In my Lego kingdom. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Pick-a-Brick, a piece went missing. It wasn't a rare shield, nor a fancy plume. No, the piece that went missing was the legs of the Queen's tax collector, which have, poof, vanished without a trace off of Pick-a-Brick. Hi, I'm Tom Bray, since 1954, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. You remember last time I began a little experiment, which I call my monthly $35 Pick-a-Brick challenge, where I try to stretch $35 into, a meaningful castle world-building experience. And one of the gems from my first $35 haul that I picked up was those gorgeous purple torsos from the Queen's Tax Collector minifig. In the retiring set 10332, the medieval town square. So in that first order, I grabbed a few of those torsos, but then when I went to buy the matching legs, that's when I discovered, like I said, poof, they were gone, like, the royal treasury had swallowed them whole or something. So, there are solutions to this problem. I could go to Bricklink. I know that's the first solution you're probably thinking of. And right now, for $3 or so, I could pick up a pair on eBay. I just looked the other day, and they're there. But, I'm thinking, what's the adventure in that? Instead, I decided to take this challenge and try to solve it by trying to be a little bit more creative. And to me, that's more fun. So let's look at the 4 options I came up with for the case of the missing tax collector legs. Option 1 is just plain black minifigure legs, which is what I ordered when those legs were out of stock. I mean, yeah, they're not thrilling, but they're surprisingly versatile, and they're usually always in stock. And I think you should always have them on hand, because in a pinch, you can make black legs work for just about anything. And as I think about it, I guess it's the equivalent of, my bride having that little black dress in her closet. It'll go with anything. Combine a black pair of legs with that, gorgeous purple torso from the tax collector, and here's what they could become. A royal scribe, the ink-stained keeper of ledgers and scrolls. Or, if you don't like that, how about a night watch steward? The one who patrols the grounds after everyone else has gone to bed to make sure everybody's safe in the kingdom. So that's just 2 examples using plain trousers, but I think they have a lot of character. Now for option 2, I went to the Orion Figures legs from the collectible minifigure Space series, which was series 26. They're sparkly purple with kind of a silvery belt. And to me, they're unexpectedly perfect beneath that tax collector torso. And in my mind, when I looked at them, they practically wrote their own lore, at least to me, because I turned them into a royal astrologer, charting the heavens to help the queen make important decisions before crucial battles. Or, another option, a battle mage of the Purple Order, one of the kingdom's astral defenders. And parts from the original minifig come in really handy here because the shield has the constellation Orion on it, and the club is purple and looks really cool. Now suddenly our mild-mannered bureaucrat becomes a character with, a lot of oomph. Gets him out of the office, poor guy. Now option 3 was the Wolf Mask Warrior legs from Ninjago set 71805, which is called Jay's Mech Battle Pack, which to me is one of the biggest values out there in the Lego world. This set is under $10, but it comes with 4, and yes, I said 4, count them, for under $10 minifigs, including 2 of them that have those purple legs, which to my eyes are completely compatible with the torso of the tax collector. So I've combined these parts to make a character I call the Queen's Ranger of the Woods. A character that watches the borders and tracks intruders and reports back to the Queen's Guard. It's a great way to give your tax collector a more rough and ready medieval look. And again, to get that poor guy out of the counting house, especially around tax season. I think my CPA would definitely agree with me there. Get me out of this office. Now, my personal favorite match for that original torso is option 4. The Sorcerer legs from the Dungeon and Dragon collectible minifigure series, which to me is arguably the greatest CMF series that LEGO has ever put out. These legs are elegant, ornate, and they're tonally perfect with the purple torso of the tax collector. And I had a great deal of fun making this character and turning him into the ambassador to the underworld, a diplomat with a dark and otherworldly resume, who's equipped with the eye of seeing, and who always has to carry precious jewels to tip the ferryman in the underworld for passage to and fro across the river. So, this pairing of the torso and those legs, they go so well in my eye that it feels like they were almost designed that way. And so, our little mystery in the kingdom of Pick-a-Brick has its answer. The missing legs of the tax collector are sadly, it seems, at least in the United States, sold out on Pick-a-Brick. But for me, that didn't end the story. In my LEGO kingdom, when a piece disappears, then that's where my creativity steps in to take its place. From simple black trousers as a solution to cosmic purples or rugged Ninjago scouts to elegant Dungeon and Dragon purple pants, each choice spun my imagination into a new tale and a new idea for a new character. And that's the joy of this hobby for me. It's not just LEGO collecting, but LEGO inventing. It's not just replacing a missing piece, but discovering some different ideas along the way. And that's why, in my mind, for me, the $35 Pick-a-Brick scheme can contribute to solutions so that I can keep building up a box of parts that I can go to solve these kinds of challenges. And how about you? I'd like to hear what you do. How do you go about inventing a solution to missing parts when you come across it? Tell me your ideas in the comments because I always learn so much from you and I love hearing from you. So, until next time, keep building your legend one brick at a time. Thanks for watching.